Hey everybody, Paul Acevedo from Windows Central here. Tonight I'm joined on the mic by Michael, also known as Swizzlers.
Greetings.
And we are going to check out Layers of Fear for Xbox One. This is a game in the Xbox preview program, so it is totally not finished and it will change as time goes on. But still, Halloween is approaching and we're ready for some scares.
Scares are good.
Until the portrait is barely visible. Well, how do I adjust it? Oh, what was that? Oh, there you go. Ooh, that's a scary portrait, man. Will the game be easier if I just make it to where it is visible?
I do not know.
Let's have a quick look at the settings. Graphics, just the brightness, sound, subtitles on. Yes, of course. Hey look, you can invert your axis. That would make Tyler happy.
I commented on his website today, I do believe, or maybe it was yesterday.
What article was it?
That is a good question. I should look that up. It's hard to keep up with how many articles I comment on at any given time.
Big commenter. Yeah, we have played scary games on the stream before, like Slender. Loading screen, you see there's kind of a red paint blood thing going on down at the bottom. If I have to, I'll turn my sound off, but it's so much better if I don't have to. So you guys in the audience, let us know if the feedback is really bad. And hello, little one-on-one. He's talking about what it's like to listen to Celine Dion.
I think she lives in Vegas, doesn't she?
Is little one-on-one a girl? Little one-on-one, if you were a girl, you'd tell us, right? Ooh, there's a quote from The Picture of Dorian Gray. I've always wanted to read that. Yo, Adam, we thought you were asleep. We didn't even ask you to get on the mic because we know how sleepy you are. Wow, this frame rate is pretty bad.
Hello, Adam.
Oh, Adam, what are you up to? What's this thing here? Hold right trigger to check it. Why the A button doesn't do it, I don't know. But it's like a weird little metal cage for a dog head, I think. Can I not pick it up? I really want that dog thing in case I run into a dog and I need to keep it from biting me. I can just stick it on it. Hold right trigger. Oh, interesting way to do the controls. Have to hold right trigger and then move the right analog stick to move the door. As if I was using a mouse, you know? You ever play a game with a mouse, Swizzlers?
Quite often, actually, I many times play Minecraft on the computer or other games.
Oh, Minecraft. That's a fun game.
It's relaxing, I find, just, building, doing whatever. You don't hardly have to think about what you're doing.
Aw, Adam's talking to us from bed.
Adam, um, yeah,
You got
he's
anybody
cool.
in there with you, Adam? Huh, what does that say? It's actually, oh, you can rotate the objects too when you're looking at them. That's cool. Because it's a little hard to read this inscription. Porter, I think. I don't know.
I lost the video feed. Unfortunately, it started going all weird with the streaming thing as usual. The problem I've been having is telling you.
Yeah, you Canadians and your ghetto internet. See if you can, like, run a really long cable to Detroit. Steal some internet from there.
Yeah, that would be cool. I just need to move to Edmonton, really.
You are too far away, to be honest, man. How do I close this drawer? I can't get anything out of it. So if you like messing with drawers and stuff, this is the game for you. Oh, that one's locked. So I don't know, the graphical fidelity is really good. It's just that the frame rate is below average.
Hello,
Yo,
CMU.
Simu, good to see you. I've recently taken to calling him that. CMU works too, it's just Simu is a little bit easier to say. One below knee prosthesis. How the heck did they... that might be the F word, I can't tell. We're not going to say it. Oh, I can turn the light on. Everyone's so happy to see Adam. How many people you got in bed with you there, Adam?
We like Adam.
We do. He's a lovable scamp. Adam likes scary things, so he probably would have fun with this game if he didn't want to only play games that were made like 1,000 years ago. Oh, I got a bottle of bourbon whiskey. So being able to look at things is neat, but I'd really like to be able to pick things up. I'm not crazy about not being able to take the things that I mess around with me. Because for instance, in Oblivion and Elder Scrolls Online, I like to just grab everything I can and take it with me. You do that too, don't you, in real life? Aren't you a bit of a kleptomaniac? Ooh. This is a weird picture.
Klepto?
Yep. You can tell us, man. We're not going to turn you in.
I'm gonna have to look up kleptomaniac. I forgot
Oh
what
my
it is.
gosh. See, you're too nice. Like, I want to tease you more, but you're too nice. So, it would just be mean-spirited. Oh, we got kind of a downstairs.
Yes. I have an inability to refrain from the urge to steal not items but Wi-Fi.
There you go. Oh man, it's really dark down here. I just heard some rats, and I heard this is what Tyler's house is like, his basement. You have to be pretty brave to go down there is all that I'm saying. So, a nice chair. Some light.
Light, more like darkness.
Yeah, what kind of people have so many candles and stuff all in their basement? Does he not have electricity? Is this in the past? There was a newspaper and it was kind of old-fashioned, so maybe it is. Here's a report card. All the grades are handwritten in. Yeah, it must be somewhat in the past. Somebody hasn't been getting good grades. I wonder if this is telling a story. No, I do not have a flashlight. Oh look, you can look at all these really specific grades, like as if I really need to know what they made in PE and crap. What did they make in PE? Huh. Oh god, why's it gotta be... Ah! Dude, I walked up to this picture and it's like a creepy picture and it's got all these especially creepy dolls thrown down in front of it. That's kind of a weird thing to run into in the dark. Is there anything else in here? This is neat, but I wouldn't mind having a little idea of what I'm supposed to be doing.
Some games are just like that. You really don't have any idea.
See, that's just too close to real life, man. Isn't that what it's like for all of us? Ah, there's a light switch. Why didn't I find that earlier?
I found the article. It was Zen Pinball 2 Balls of Glory Impressions by Tyler H.
You know, Tyler's always telling me how glorious balls are. I don't really pay much attention to it, so... I saw him streaming that table, though. It looked like fun. So this is a locked door. I require a key to get into it. Yeah, we're playing on Xbox One, everybody. This is also available on Steam. But this is an Xbox One preview, so the game is not final yet. You know, they could do some more optimization. I really hope they do get the frame rate under control. But the texture maps and the polygons and stuff, they all look really nice. Okay, I gotta get out of getting claustrophobic in here. Do you have basements in Canada?
Where there is no water, yes.
But that does not apply to your place?
I live in a basement suite, yes.
Oh, the whole place is underground?
You could say that, yes.
Ew.
What's so gross about that? Yeah, my friend Crystal, she used to live in a basement area as well. I thought it was really cool.
I like it. It works for me right now. Angel's not the biggest fan of it, but it works. Our TV takes up probably almost half the one
I don't
wall.
mind the base.
Ah! Dude, a ball just rolled down from over here. I don't know if I want to go in there. So do we have kids? This house is a mess. Going into the kids' room. If she's talking about what we're talking about, a little bit is okay. You don't have to worry too much. Ah,
Oh? Okay.
yeah. What do we got in here? Oh. Yeah, poor Tyler is allergic to kitties.
I'm sorry, Tyler. We can never live together.
I know. Isn't that a shame? It's like being, I don't know, allergic to peanuts or something. Except you don't eat the kitty, of course. Oh, there's a little wooden...
I eat kitty once in a while.
Ah! You could fall. Somebody's been watching too much Alf.
I'm just kidding. I don't actually eat cats. I prefer chicken, pork, beef.
Yeah, I was just responding innocently to your innuendo. Alright. That door's locked too. Alright, see me, we got to teabag somebody in Halo 5.
I did go out for Chinese food tonight, so you never know. It might be
Aw.
cat.
That's a mean stereotype. This has some pretty good music. I can't hear it very well, but it sounds pretty nice and creepy. But not like... It's kind of a relaxed creepiness. Not at all like Slender or The Arrival. Which is the scariest game I've played. Let's turn that light on.
The way you're constantly picking up items and spinning them around reminds me of Tomb Raider.
Oh, you could do that in Tomb Raider? Ah, what is this weird... This weird painting? The guy... I mean, it looks realistic, but the guy's head is all furry. Really high resolution.
Yeah, it was one of the few games with Kinect capabilities where you'd actually use your hand to spin the items around to look at them and enlarge them. And I liked it. It wasn't
Huh.
bad.
Hey. Put that drawer back. Now, get this drawer. You know, the drawer and door controls are actually kind of fun. So I guess it's kind of like what you're talking about. Only I'm not waving my hands around.
Frog Porch sounds oddly interesting.
Hey, I actually picked up a key. Let me keep it. Looking at a drawing of Little Red Riding Hood. Oh, I can slide them around. Man, that is a scary wolf. Oh.
Actually, I have a question for the chat tonight. What is the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
Oh no, look what the big bad wolf did to Little Red Riding Hood. For me, that would be pickled mango at an Indian restaurant. Worst thing I've ever eaten. Actually, everything there was the worst thing I've ever eaten. That place did not do a good didn't do a good job of like helping you pick what you were gonna get, because maybe there would be things I would like, you know. But when you look at a foreign restaurant's menu and they don't really kind of Americanize the menu, or they don't ease you into it, so you're just like, okay, I'll randomly order this, then you get it, and it tastes like barf. Same thing happened to me when I went to a French restaurant once. But obviously there would be some, I mean there could be some, where they really well describe the items and give you a better idea of what you're ordering.
That's true. I always like the Chinese restaurants because they have it in Chinese and then like 4 words in English, and you're like, what's that?
Ah! Dude, I played the piano and then the wood cover thing just slammed down. Almost got my fingers. Tyler doesn't eat a lot of weird stuff. Tyler, didn't you say you didn't like corn dogs? I could have sworn he said that he didn't like corn dogs at some point.
I think some of the weirder items I've had are like bear, probably
Whoa.
porcupine, different types of fish, or like I like octopus isn't bad and
Those are
sushi.
both really weird.
Um,
Rat problem.
Antelope. I've had antelope. Somebody said listed rabbit. I actually prefer rabbit if it's cooked right.
See, I don't know, man. Rabbits are so cute.
We got a lot of deer up here in Moose, so that's pretty common in our area. But yeah,
Dude, the record player just freaked me out. I hope it doesn't get the stream muted because it's a lyrical song.
hopefully not. It's kind of aggravating when that stuff happens, eh?
Yes, because we do want to use this video on YouTube. The new face of music, a night at opera becomes a night to remember. See, obviously I'm not going to read all that junk while streaming, so I hope it's not too essential to understanding the game. Got some clothes. Nice clothes. Whoever this guy is, he's a sharp dresser. I think we can safely assume that. More clothes. Can I do anything with the record player? Well, it's not even a record player, it's a phonograph. I can wind it. Word. Have you ever seen one of these up close and used it? Probably not, huh?
Not 100% sure. Are you talking about the old style
Yeah,
ones?
phonograph with the crank handle thing here. It's not doing anything.
No, I haven't actually seen one in
It
person, I
didn't do
don't
anything,
think.
dude. I don't believe I have either. Maybe in a museum I would have seen one, but not where you could touch it. Galactic's grand opening in flames. Disastrous fire at the new department store kills dozens and injures hundreds. That sounds kind of crappy. Hey, it's a mirror. And you can see kind of a light in the reflection, but you can't see yourself. Maybe I'm a vampire.
This Living Dead girl person on this chat is just odd.
Everybody's a Canadian. Bloody bandages. There's an old stand-up comedy routine I used to see on Comedy Central back when it first started. I forget the lady's name. She was a ooh, lightning. But she was a Canadian stand-up comic, and she talked about how all these bottles fell out. She talked about how one time the Border Patrol asked her what she did for a living, and she said, well, I'm a comedian, and they thought she said, I'm a Canadian. So, like, you know, I'm not telling you the joke part, but anyway, as a result, I've always thought it was fun to mix up the words Canadian and comedian. That's a true story.
I see. Do you guys have Comedy Central down there?
Yeah. Well, how do you think I watched it?
Oh, good point. I always like their little French ones where the videos are going on, where the people are like, what's that called
It
again?
needs a sprint button. I already went in there, didn't I? Yeah.
Just for Laughs, I think it's called. I could be wrong. Maybe the other one.
I don't actually have cable, so it's not like I see it often or something, but there's Comedy Central programs that I might catch on Hulu or something else. Simu asks a good question. What is the point of this game? Whereas Brian is in Europe somewhere.
It almost reminds me of Ship, if you've ever played that on Steam, where you're going around opening things, looking for stuff. But in that game, you have people coming after to kill you.
Why would they want to do that? Did you do something wrong?
Well, at the same time, you're looking for a specific person on the ship and you want to kill them. So at all times, everyone's looking for someone